Hey everyone, it's Fitz with the Sunday Daily Delivery. And man, I just want to start off by saying thank you to everyone who's watching these videos. It's blown up. I mean, I can't believe the traffic and the views we're receiving. If you're not subscribing to the YouTube channel, please do so. It's just helping us reach all kinds of K-Staters around the world and other college sports fans who enjoy these type of videos. We appreciate it very much. And you know what I'm going to talk about? I'm going to talk about the football game because look, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen a team so dominate a quality team like Kansas State did to Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State was ranked 9th in the country. K-State came in ranked 22nd and coming off a loss to TCU. A disappointing loss in which they played well in the first half and then fell apart. Well, against Oklahoma State, they didn't fall apart. 48-0. And while a lot of credit has been given to a certain player, who I'm not going to name right now, he was carried off the field by the fans. He did a national interview on Fox. He played incredibly well. It's a heartwarming story of redemption. A guy that was booed is now the hero. But I'm not going to mention his name. Just not going to do it. Because I want to talk about the defense. You know, back in the day at K-State football, long time ago, the guys in the locker room, the players on the defensive side of the ball, came up with a moniker, a nickname for the K-State defense. It was the lynch mob. Now, that is not so politically correct anymore, so they just refer to themselves as the mob. And for a long time, defenses have tried to bring back the mob mentality, and they failed. They were good, but you got to understand the lynch mob took matters into their own hands. And so no matter what was happening on the offensive side of the ball or special teams, the defense felt like they could win the game. They could settle the score for Kansas State. That's the mob mentality. And as much as we want to talk about the offense, because it was marvelous under that guy's leadership, this backup quarterback I'm not mentioning, the mob was marvelous. This was as close to a vintage Kansas State defensive performance I have seen at Bill Snyder Family Stadium in a very, very long time. They held Oklahoma State to just around 200 yards of offense. They shut down Spencer Sanders, who is probably injured and really has to get healthy for Oklahoma State to function properly. But they dictated the course of the game. And while it's easy to give credit to guys like Felix Anudike-Uzomah, who had another sack and was just a pain in the butt for Oklahoma State all day, or the back end of the defense, you know, Josh Hayes and Julius Brents was brilliant also. And I just list them all. But I want to talk about the two guys in the middle. Daniel Green missed this game. So former walk-on, Nick Allen started at middle linebacker against Oklahoma State. And he and also fellow former walk-on Austin Moore were the interior linebackers. And they were incredible. So while we celebrate the accomplishments of K-State and that guy that played quarterback, don't forget the D. Because, man, the mob was remarkable.